glued down, because one thing to remember is whatever you're casting needs to be fixed. Otherwise, I've never had this, but whatever you're casting over can raise up, so remember to glue it down, leave it time to set, check that it's fixed, do a final dusting because you don't want any impurities in here. So here's our casting resin, here's our casting set, and now we do the pour. Now you want to do a slow pour. Remember, you're trying to get it in all those little places hidden. So what I've done, I've left a slight gap down the side, and there's a reason for this. I'm not going to explain it to you because it's one of my secrets of casting, but there is a reason to leave a gap behind your cast. So here we go, starting to fill up. Basically it's going to be a submerged garden. Now I'm doing quite a big pour. Don't usually do a pour this big, but that's okay, because when you know what you're doing, you know what you can get away with and what you can't. So we're nearly at our first pour. Now with any other casting product that I know people talk about, they would stir this, use a blowtorch to remove those bubbles and start crossing the fingers. Well, guess what? We don't do that here. So that is just under 450 grams of pure, beautiful casting resin. Now, if you look carefully, what I'm doing is I'm making sure that any top surface area, and that was a lucky corner 450, is covered, because if you don't do your first pour right over the top of everything, what happens is you get these little indentations in the casting resin and they come out as lumps, internal lumps. It looks like a bubble, but it's actually not. So if you're doing your first casting, make sure that you either pour below the top height or whatever you're casting, or pour over the top of it. You can do little tests to see why it's important to do that, but that's my tip of the day. Now, Lego, eat your heart out. So there we go. You won't even be able to tell that this is in glass. So it's going to freak people out a little bit, because they're going to go to touch it and then realise that it's underwater, which is exactly what I want to create. Sorry for the sheen off the lights above, but there we go. The only way you'll be able to tell is when you look at it from side on. Now I haven't quite decided whether that's going to be the top or I'm going to put this to the side, but there we go. Lego casting in French oak cube, phase 1 complete. Now to be patient, let it dry, and go and have a brew and a cup of cake. A cup of cake? A piece of cake. Thank you people. Thanks for watching. Bye.